Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a massive haul, and I'm separating it into two hauls. I don't do normally hauls this big because I normally don't buy this much stuff at once, but I do have another haul video coming up. So first we have my order from Simon Says Stamp. And these are Studio Katia sprinkle embellishments. And I thought they were so cool. So I bought a package of those. I also picked up the Good Luck sentiment die from Simon Says Stamp and CZ Designs. And I thought this would be good not only for Irish cards this month, but also for, good luck cards for people. And I just ran out of Fog cardstock. I don't use it as much as my good friend Corin, but I do use it. So I picked up a pack of that. And then I noticed I don't have any 100-pound colored cardstock to use. The only time I have it is when it's left over from card kits, or I buy some basil cardstock at Joann's for Christmas cards. Otherwise, I don't normally have it on hand, and I'd like to do more things with it. So I picked up a rainbow pack of 24 sheets of cardstock from Simon Says Stamp. And these are the colors here. So there was 2 black, 2 brown, 2 dark green, 2 lighter green. I think this one is like a light blue. And then there's this very bright green. And then we have 3 purple. So that must have been a mistake because it is a 24 pack. But thank you for the extra sheet of cardstock, Simon Says Stamp. And then orange, red, and I don't remember what else is there. As I was saying, I don't normally do hauls this big. I did notice I was running out of a lot of things, and I wanted to get some things. So I figured now was the time to do it. Get it all done at once. Of course, I will buy things here and there throughout the year, stamp sets and stuff that I like. But this is a major haul for me, this video and the next one that will be coming out. Blue, red, yellow, and deep red. And there again, I'm showing you that I got not 2, but 3 purple cardstocks, sheets of cardstock. I'm actually in my house, so you might hear the heater or the furnace kicking on here and now, then and again. I turned the space heater off, but everybody is gone to the movies to see Sonic the Hedgehog, and I stayed behind because I have a lot of stuff to do. So first up was a voiceover. So then I placed an order with Tonic Studios itself instead of ordering through other places, and I have the Pearlescent Blue Frost cardstock, and then I needed my Meteorite shimmer powder. I have a few more to get, and then my shimmer powder collection is almost complete. That's what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? And then I picked up the Nuvo Dream Drops in Love Potion. I only have 1 more of those to get. And you know what's probably going to happen, right? Oh, and Nuvo Stone Drops in Gold Rush. I'm going to collect all these things and have the complete collection, and more colors are going to come out. So, your collection is never really complete. That's what those look like when they're poured out on a piece of cardstock. I should have put the Love Potion Dream Drops on a piece of black cardstock, but I didn't. Also, I'm going to tell you this since I have the colors listed on the screen as you watch. I have one of the very first colors of Stone Drops that I bought was Lady Liberty. I don't use stone drops often. I don't use any drops often, but I do use them. And I fell asleep in my chair the other day. I am so ashamed to admit I fell asleep in my chair after the kids went to school. I woke up and Jax was in the living room squeezing Lady Liberty stone drops all over everything. There is literally about 1/4 of an inch of stone drops left. So I have to replace that bottle, and I barely even use them. Moving on, I think it was last year or the first year I started, Riley got into my embossing powder, my very special silver one that I had from a Hero Arts Christmas kit. I was so mad because I hadn't even completed the kit yet or made my cards from the kit, and then Jax did the same thing to me this summer, but he ruined a whole lot more embossing powder. So I stocked up on, aside from that Blue Frost Pearlescent pack of cardstock, I bought a 5-pack of Pearlescent and a 5-pack of Mirrored. So I would have more colors to work with because I don't have a lot. I have 2 types of black right now, well, before this order. 1 blue and Hollow Waves. So I wanted to get more stuff for my stash that I could just reach for and use and not say, hey, before I make this card, I need to order this, this, and this. So that's what these orders were basically about. You know, plus some stuff sprinkled in here and there that I wanted. You know, we can't ever not order some stuff that we want. Now this is a pet food mat made of silicone from Amazon, and I bought it because I didn't want to spend a lot of money on the waffle flower watercolor mat. Number 1, because I don't know how it works. Number 2, because I don't watercolor a lot. So I bought this, and it was like $7, $7 or $11. I think I bought the $7 one. So far, it works fantastic. I've even been ink blending on it. So if I have the time, I will do a review. I know I said in another video I would be doing one, but we'll see how it goes. And this is my very large order from MFT. So we have the Peekaboo window dynamics and the shaker pouches that go inside. I bought the mini cupcake maker from the newest release. Some spin and slide discs, which I will be using in a video coming up very shortly. I really want that, I think it's Best Buds or Birthday Buddies with the little animals partying. That thing is so cute. Little letters and little numbers. I have the tall, thin alphabet from the stamp market, but I needed something that was a little smaller. The Birthdays Take the Cake stamp set. I love this thing. And I can't see those sentiments from here. But I think it's like, have a sweet birthday, happy cake day, celebrate frosting, it's your birthday, calories don't count, who needs cake when there's frosting, and you can use frosting there. These tool charms were my free gift, for spending at least $60. And I also picked up the Candy Stripe stencil. I love that one as well. I've already used half of the stuff. You guys just haven't seen yet. And then I picked up another sampler of cardstock because I don't own any of their cardstock and I wanted to see how it was. So I picked up their heavyweight cardstock sampler, and there's 24 sheets in this one as well, but only 1 color of each, but there's 24 colors. So, I mean, how can you beat that? We're going to go through those colors real quick while I take a sip of my Red Bull. And it does seem like I am on the mend again, so we'll see how it goes. And then we also were supposed to have a blizzard starting Thursday. The kids had off Thursday. There was no blizzard. The kids were supposed to go to school Friday. 2 of mine stayed home. 1 of them went. There was still no blizzard. Last night it started snowing, but no blizzard. And today it snowed for a little bit, and I can still see my driveway, guys. So, yay, no blizzard, no blizzard. Just keep praying. I want spring to come so badly. I cannot wait. And I will be officially planning our summer vacation in the next couple weeks. So I'm excited about that as well. Pretty sure we're going to Florida again, because Dan did not get to go with us 2 years ago. I'm very interested with this primitive cream and the primitive white. They have like, I don't want to say texture. It's more like they look like imperfections, but they're not. Like little gray speckles in the cardstock. It's really cool. And the the natural is 80 pound. and the smooth white is 110 pounds, but all the other sheets are 100-pound cardstock. I tried to get those speckles on the primitive sheets on camera. You just couldn't. And they're grout gray. I'm glad I still bought my fog because it really isn't the same color. I do like their steel gray though. For a dark gray, I have bought, I can't say they've never tried their steel gray or their cardstock before, because I have bought a 6-pack of steel gray off of Simon Says Stamp before. So I guess that was a little fib that I didn't realize I was telling. And I placed a very small Amazon order. I've never used Glitz glitter gel before, so I picked up white. And I tried twice to pick up the, is it Pink and Main? No, I can't remember. Ergonomic blending brush. And it was sold out when I had money, so I purchased this in the meantime, but I will be going back and buying their actual brush. This thing was super soft. I couldn't believe how soft this was. I did use this on a card, which you guys will see in an upcoming video sometime in the month of March. On this silicone mat though, if it happened to be blending off the mat, it kind of got stuck. So I would suggest using it on a glass mat if you have it, or on like the Ranger Craft mat. And now this was my order from scrapbook.com. And that washi tape was a free gift. I picked up 2 re-inkers for my Catherine Pooler inks, Hot Tub and Rocking Red. And my mini Tumbled Glass Distress ink pad was drying out. I almost bought the re-inker, but I don't use those nearly as much, so I just bought another mini ink pad. And then I picked up 2 more colors to add to my oxide collection. We have milled lavender, and then we have pumice stone. And now that leaves only 1 more color I need to complete my collection, which is rusty hinge. I do not have rusty hinge yet, but after I get it, the collection will be complete. I probably would have completed it a lot sooner, but you know how it is. You use the same few colors over and over again, so I was like, oh, I don't need it right now. Nah. Let me take it back out of the cart. I don't really need it right now, and that kept happening. So, and then I picked up a bunch of Heavy Doodle stuff. This die says Party, and the next one says Magical. And I plan on mixing and matching these. I already have Winter and Wishes and Super and Crafty, and I think I have Teacher. So I can mix and match those. And then Birthday. So I can put like Super Birthday or Super Party or Magical Birthday or Birthday Wishes. And I like that about their sentiments, which is why I'm buying more. And then I picked up the Fancy Nancy dies. I've been obsessed with the reverse scallop lately. I picked up that one from MFT. I picked up one from Pink and Main. And now this one was the whole reason I bought the Fancy Nancy dies. I'll tell you again in a second. And then I picked up the Happily Ever Crafter stamp set by Heavy Doodle. And I couldn't figure out what that thing was around the hat. And then my daughter comes home from school, the one in high school, and she says, "That's her veil, Mom." And I felt like slapping my forehead right then and there. And then I picked up the Cloudy Sky stencil as well, because I like my handmade one that I made with the Lawn Fawn dies, but the stitching in it sometimes makes a mark on the paper if I'm blending too hard. So I wanted to pick up this one as well. Back to scallop dies. The Pink and Main one, I love how large they are, but they're frames, so you could always glue it or stick it back on your cardstock, but it's still technically cut out. And that wasn't what I expected, even though I like it and I'll still use it. So then I went hunting for the perfect reverse scallop die. And last but not least, a scrapbookpal.com. I do not have any regular white Nuvo drops, except for the Dream Drops in Cloud 9. I always forget the name of those. Is it Cloud or Cloud 9? So I picked up those, and I love how white it is. And then I have a refill for my C8 Cool Gray marker. It was bone dry. I mean, like, so dry that the brush nib was dry. And I don't know how it got that way, because I would have noticed that it was drying out the last time I used it. And that sort of makes me wonder if one of the kids took it, left it open, and then snuck it back after it dried out. I guess we'll never know. And then I picked up some various a couple YRs, a couple E's, and a Y. So I wrote them all down there. And then, by mistake, I bought a Copic original. I was looking at the prices, so I assumed it was a sketch. But you know what? It doesn't matter, really. It doesn't have a brush nib. It has a bullet nib. But I've used bullet nibs before. My Spectrum Noirs had bullet nibs. And it's very tiny. I kind of like how small it is. You can get into more detailed spaces with those. And it fits in my one of my marker holders. So, and that's it for now, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you like what you saw today. There'll be more, and there's at least one giveaway every month, so don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.